Well, y'all caught me back under here again. I got my part in, and I went with the 1/2 inch. So now I got to see. I'm hoping that white piece isn't cracked. This piece, I'm hoping that ain't cracked. But so yeah, we're gonna take and I may have to sit y'all down so I can. No, there we go. Fix it. I may have to sit y'all down so I can loosen this off. I still may have to. Oh my. Oh my. This is what I love about plumbing. No matter how hard you try, you're going to get wet. And I've got to crawl back out and hook the other one up. So, yeah, this is great. This is going to be great. I got to shove this one through like that. And then I got to try to figure out without, I don't think I can do it without laying in the mud now. See if I can't, I got to come through the other side. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be back. Bear with me. All right, so I'm back. I'm back. I got it through there. It looks like the same size, so I'm thinking I might have did good. I might have done some good. Here's the old one. Right sure. As you can see, that's where it busted. Now, if you're wondering what this is on top, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people think this has something to do with frost free because you can turn it and all that kind of good stuff, but it's not. And if you ever just take the time to read the top of it, you'll know. It's an anti-siphon valve. That way, water has no way of running back into your lines. Like if you had a water hose hooked up to it and you were pumping off your water hose or something like that, and for some reason you were using chemicals or something, you know, anything, it could run back into your house. Well, that anti-siphon keeps the water only going one way. Think of it as a one-way valve. All right, I don't know why I'm sitting here waiting. I need to just go ahead and do this. Here we go. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do this in one hand. Oh, looky there. I can. That's scary. I did not put any pipe thread on here. Probably should have. Most times, if you're running plastic onto metal, you don't have to. I'm going to have to set you down because I've got to tighten this with a wrench or my hand or something, and I can't do it with one hand. So I'll be back. All right, we're back, and it is crooked, but I need to put some screws in it, and I don't have any with me at the moment, so I need to go get some screws. And I busted all of this trying to figure out what I was doing, so I may end up having to get something else to go over the top of this, or cut me a piece of wood out maybe to make it look a little better. But because this is all dry rotted and the sun has made it real brittle. So I may have to come back with some, a piece of wood and put on there or something, but it's fine for now. You know what I mean? It's fine for now. I just need to take and turn her this way, make sure all my holes lined up, shoot me some screws in there, and we're good. Then there'll be something else. Always something. So this morning, I wake up to the sound of the master gardener going, "Oh no, I'll kill you, I'll kill you." And I thought, what in the world? Am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? Is she fixed to take me out? I wasn't sure what it was. Oh. But I soon figured it out because she run outside. And I want y'all to see what she done. We have to bring the plants out of the greenhouse when it gets, hot during the day, right? Because it'd get way above 100 degrees in there. So you bring them outside, set them on the table. She looked out here and the chickens was up on the table eating on them. So yep, she decided she wasn't having it. I went to take a shower and I come back to let the boys outside, and that's what I see. She's a genius. And I just didn't know it. She's a genius. I also wanted to show you what the master gardener did this week while I was at work. Don't mind this. We're going to probably put it right here once we get everything figured out. But she started putting up trellises. Now we put the cattle panel trellises up, but she set that up and she set that up. I don't know how in the world she did that one by herself. I still ain't sure that she ain't got another man. But anyway, all the way down, she put up fencing, and I know it looks a little crooked and a little weeble wobble right now, but it'll look fine once the plants are growing on it. Speaking of, we were going to put plants on it today, do some things, but we still haven't got our fence up. But it's over there. It's leaning up against the tree. But somebody had shots this week and they don't really feel like doing a whole lot. So that's not going to happen unless I get out here by myself and do it. And that's possible. I might do that. But as of right now, it's cloudy. Weather temperature is beautiful. It's Friday, by the way. A little bit of a breeze. It's nice today. Real nice. But as of Sunday, it's Katie bar the door. The tornadoes are coming again. Yeah, we just get no breaks. No breaks. Look at here, look at here. Ain't it pretty? Ain't it pretty? But it looks like we're getting some bagworms. And I'm pretty sure it's that time of year for bagworms, but I'm thinking that I need to take a stick or something and get that out of there, because I'm pretty sure they're not good for the tree. And this is the first time in a long time that this apple tree actually has blooms on it. And the little one still has blooms on it. Now, mind you, they're dying back now, though. They're not near as nice or as beautiful as they once was, which, you know, we all have that problem. But very seldom do they bloom at the same time. But now that the other one's in bloom, this one is leaving blooms, you know, that's done blooming, however you say that. So probably ain't gonna get no apples again, and that's fine. I'm not sure, you know, some fruit you have to have male and female, you know, to pollinate to get fruit. I'm not sure if maybe this one and that one, I'm not sure, maybe they're not a little funny, you know. I'm not sure. And that's fine. They're not bothering me. I wish they were fruity, but they're not. They're not. You know, so we grow fruit trees that don't produce fruit. We just don't. And that's all right. That's all right. I don't know what else we're going to put on video this week. Really don't. The storm's coming Sunday. I'm a little bit gun shy, not going to lie. They've got me a little bit concerned. Our county was hit pretty hard just, you know, a weekend or two ago, and we're still cleaning up from that. But yeah, wonderful day today. So we're going to try to do something, just not sure what. But I did want to come out and show y'all what the master gardener done. Plants are looking good, by the way. Chickens didn't get any of them. I think they were just being curious. But yeah. She's a dandy. Genius.
What are you doing?
I'm jerry rigging a fence. It's a garden fence.
Oh, good.
You gotta make that clear, garden fence.
Yeah, it's not to keep cattle in, it's just to keep the chickens out. We normally use that plastic fence or construction barrier fence, and it just it don't hold up. They get through it, they tear it. So he is just throwing up a simple wire chicken keeper outer.
Not worried about pulling it tight or nothing like that. Just,
no.
Plus, we're going to take it down probably every year.
Yeah.
So we'll get the tractor in and out.
You gotta, when your plants are little, you gotta keep the chickens out, especially when you grow squash and cucumbers and things like that. They'll eat them. They'll slurp them up like spaghetti.
Like skitties.
So we're gonna have, this is just like field wire, 4x4, simple stuff. Be a little harder, leaving it looser will be a little harder on them cats climbing in too.
And we're utilizing poles that were already here.
Yeah.
So they're out of line. It's fine.
Well, we're not perfectionists.
Well,
it's a garden.
That's true. That is true.
We're not doing one of them real pretty fancy gardens. This is a vegetable garden. It's just our food.
True. That's true.
Them tomato pines don't give a flip. This is Canyon's raspberries. Few of them come back. Folks, I wouldn't buy that colored dyed mulch for nothing. It killed so many things last year. That's the only thing that had been done different, was we used colored mulch. And it sure did. And these are the gooseberries if they survive the... This is why you got to put garden fence around, because chickens, because they like to dig. They've just about got that thing up by the roots. But gooseberries are tough. He's got these handy dandy.
I stole them from my dad, so.
Well, your daddy would have offered them. He wouldn't have cared.
I know.
I usually use zip ties, but zip ties tend to rot in the sun. We repurpose as much as possible around here. You see my my chain link fence, that's going to hold delicata squash. And my chain link fence cucumber trellis, it'll work just fine. And we had it. We didn't have to go out and buy nothing. Cattle panels make good trellises, but they're running about $30 a piece.
Yeah, they're getting expensive.
If you ain't careful when you garden, you can run into spending more money than you're saving.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a cheap hobby, right?
I don't know about that. It's, you know, supposed to be better for you, and good food's better for you, tastes better.
Alright, I've got to make sure I come back on the inside.
I ain't gonna watch you rolling on it, because I might get in your way. I'm gonna go over here and show them these apple blossoms. Ain't that pretty?
Tell them about them bagworms.
Yeah, bagworms are bad this year. And they were on this apple tree. I took a stick to them. And there's still some there. Look at this. See them things? If y'all know what works on them, because they're drilling holes in this apple tree. If you know what works on them things to get rid of them that ain't real toxic to any kind of honeybees, because we're not going to have that, let me know. The chickens can't reach that high. They're bad this year though. They're on everything. Ain't that pretty? That's a apple waiting to be. And hopefully this little, I think this one over here is crab apple, to be honest with you. We bought it as a pollinator for that one. And it just had a couple of blooms still on it when this one over here started blooming. So maybe they'll pollinate each other this year. I don't know. I know that one's grown. And over here is Canyon's kiwi. You have to have a male and a female of the kiwi. And one of his died. Maybe this tag was written with one of them livestock pens and tell me what's what. This is the male, so he just needs to find him a female kiwi and they'll pollinate each other. I put these short trellises in the other day. I had to have a treatment this week and knew I better get as much done as I could before that. That's why I'm not pulling no fence. Is it going okay, Dad?
Yeah. I could have used a few more posts probably, but it's fine.
We never have enough posts. We rob them.
We're still going to need more just to go all the way around.
Yeah. I wonder if our garlic's coming up. Probably not. It's so dry. That kiwi's a boy. He was wondering if he had the boy or the girl left.
How did he figure that out?
It's got a label still on it.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm filming top of your head.
I thought maybe it had a little thing on it.
It has a tag. No, it don't have a ding-a-ling.
I thought it might have a ding.
Well, you know, the female blooms, usually that's how you can tell the difference. They got fruit at the base of the bloom. almost any kind of fruit or vegetable that does male and female blooms.
That's what I was worried about right there.
Getting too far away, or
Yeah.
that wind's catching it too.
Will you walk around over and hand me my plastic bag?
Yes, I will. I bet he beats me down there. He's like lightning fast. These things. You don't whistle while you work?
No. It's hard.
Well, this can wait.
I know it. I wanted to get an idea of how much fence we had, how much we were going to be able to. Because tomorrow will be Saturday. That's the only day anything's open.
That's true. You know what else he don't want, folks? He's doing this because he caught his foot on one of these downed limbs earlier, and he jammed a hunk of wood under his toenail.
Easy now.
And he don't want me digging on that, trying to get it out.
You ain't wrong.
He'd much rather put fence up than have the splinter pulled out by his wife, who ain't so gentle.
Yeah, it seems like that's about the time you start getting paybacks or something.
Well, I can't feel what I'm doing, so it's got to come out. You gotta be careful walking around up here right now. We got so many down limbs, trees, and trees just hanging, broke 15 foot in the air, some of them.
I probably shouldn't, be out here in a pair of slides doing fencing work either.
Well, you weren't. Well, yeah. Yeah. Need to wear Crocs.
What's up?
They're safety shoes. Would it help if I held that?
I'm just trying to pull it halfway tight. It's fine. I'm not going to be climbing on it.
I'm tickled with it.
That's the only thing that matters.
Right through here, this dirt spot through here, I bought some of the Hoss seed tillage radish and some white avalanche beets. They're not supposed to taste as dirty because we taste dirt on them red ones. So we're going to throw those and the tillage radish and some zinnias, cosmos. We're just going to plant them thick, right all the way down. And that way we're going to let them go to bloom. Probably pick the beets, but the rest of the stuff we'll let it go to bloom. And that'll bring in pollinators all down this side of the garden. Last year we done zinnias and sunflowers at that other end, and we had a lot of bees come in for that. You got to have bees if you're going to have a garden, folks. You got to have pollinators. Bees and butterflies and whispers and flies and all kinds of bugs will land on your plants and they'll pollinate it. If you get rid of all your bugs, you won't have any vegetables. Chickens. That's why we're having to do this. This year we're growing tomatoes and peppers, cucumbers, delicata squash, okra. What else? Oh, Tucker. Delicata squash. We got some watermelons started, garlic, onions, lettuce. We're gonna grow we got some nasturtiums and marigolds started.
I'm pretty sure I'm putting these on backwards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I actually think the fence is supposed to be on the other side, on the outside. But it'll still work for
Well,
what we want to do.
yeah.
Because see, this is supposed to go this way.
Let me come around and look.
See, this is supposed to be into the V like this.
Okay.
So where if you put it like I'm doing it, it's got space here.
Okay, that makes sense.
See what
It
I'm
fits around it.
Yeah,
It hugs it.
yeah, just like that.
Okay, well, we can
It's
do it
fine.
on the rest of them.
It's fine. It's gonna work just fine.
Yeah.
The problem I'm gonna have is, I think, is right here, going that way.
You get real good at this fencing.
I'm not.
You get real good at this fencing. We'll have goats. How about that?
Right. I just thought of that. I bet you in the wintertime, there probably won't be a damn garden spot here. It'll be a goat spot.
No, can't do goats with that landscape fabric. I don't want them eating all that blue tape. That blue tape's what I tie tomatoes up with. You get it in rolls. On Amazon's where I usually get it, and that stuff's easy to carry around. It's easy just to hook onto a trellis, and you break off a piece and tie your tomatoes up. It don't cut the vines in half. I know they're going to be mad at us.
That's all right.
They'll see all that beautiful green, which about halfway through the summer when the plants are big enough, we let them in there to kill off any kind of
Bugs. It's
bugs.
the small plants that you put in there that they tear up.
Yeah, they'll eat them, and we can't have that. It's kind of like that. What did you show them what I had to do to the seedlings on the table?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, your fencing job.
That was desperation. Look out there and have half a dozen chickens on top of your brand new seedlings, fixing to slurp them up.
All right, now, I don't think I got enough on this roll to go across it.
Okay, well, I got 2 more boxes
I ain't
of.
got enough.
We got to pull up some more fence posts.
Yeah.
All right, folks, I'm gonna help him. I'm not just gonna watch him.
What have I got in my beard? Probably cootie bugs. Anyway, folks, I'm done for the day. I'm gonna try to edit this. Maybe, I don't know if I've got enough content or not, but I'm gonna try to edit this. I need to get in there and take a shower. I'm probably gonna redo this fence. I know. If you don't straighten up and quit chasing people, you're gonna be not long. You're gonna be Little Nuts Farm gone. That's what you're gonna be. You hear me? You gotta quit chasing people. Don't even think about it. I'll kick you in the next week. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't want to, and it'll work the way it is, but it's gonna bother me. My fence needs to be on the outside. I wish y'all had told me that before I started it. I should have known that. But it's gonna be a pain in the butt to change it now, but I should have done that. So I might do that. I might take it down tomorrow, and before I finish this other side, I might take it down and put the fence on the other side. It's just gonna be a pain in the butt. I don't know. I get my son out here to help me, and we'll see about doing that. Then again, it's not going to hurt it the way it is. It's not like anybody's going to be climbing on it or anything like that. And I want it easy enough to take down, because we'll have to be able to take it down to where we can get the tractor in and out and things like that. So I don't know. Oh, I meant to go. I got to go look at this. Check it out. I told Kim this thing was starting to bloom. She didn't believe me. I watered the far out of it the other day, though. Look at here. Bada bing, bada boom. You know, I think I might just take a little picture of that, and maybe we'll use it as a thumbnail. Folks, I'm gonna go get some sweet tea. I'm gonna get in the shower, maybe tomorrow we will do some more videoing. I don't know what we're going to do, but when the weather's pretty, we're going to be doing something. You can bet on that. So folks, come back and see us right here, Little Nuts Farm. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Keeps us in the algorithm. And we'll catch you guys on down the road. Bye-bye, folks. Woo, it's tough being an old man. That's what you have to do when you're out here by yourself.